Well, hey gang, we are with Studdy sitting in the driveway at the moment because yesterday he went out on a job and promptly blew a tyre. Problem was when the guy went to change it out for the spare was unfortunately flat too, and I had checked it a while back. I hadn't checked it recently. So the rental was over, that's fine, no bad feelings, which is nice. The guy was very understanding, and we went and we picked up the spare. So there's the spare. It's not in great condition, but at least it's holding air. But we did have some replacement wheels that we bought a while ago. We haven't put them on yet because they're going to need some mag lug nuts. The ones that are stock, they're too wide and they don't fit in the holes of the new wheels. But I think it's a bit of a sign. We're going to test fit the new wheels at least. They're a little bit wider than the factory ones. Make sure we don't get any rubbing. And then as long as they fit, we'll head out and get some lug nuts that'll work. Here's the mag wheels we've got. B's holding this one up and the rest are over in the pile over there. So we're going to pull this wheel, and I'm very confident it'll fit on the back. But what we really want to know is will we have full clearance on full turning lock on the front. So we'll test fit the back first, test fit the front as well. And if all is good, then we'll go out and get some lug nuts. Managed to get the garage spot, which is nice, be on even ground. Let's do it. Well, I'd hope there'd at least be enough thread to just hold them in place, but there's not even enough for that. I can't even get these lug nuts on at all. But I do really want to check the clearance, so we're going to very carefully lower it down so that it sits. But we're not going to drop it, so we just want to get the wheel to sit properly, and it'll be sitting without lug nuts, so we're going to be very careful here. One thing we do know that is good is that it is the right bolt pattern and it has the right center bore, so that's nice. There we go, it's sitting on the rim now. Jack is stopping it from dropping any further. Let's check the clearance. You can see better than me, but I think no worries at all in the back here. Fingers crossed for the front. There it is, it's on, it's looking good. I'm going to drop it down now carefully again using the jack as extra support, and we'll do some clearance checks. It's down now. How are we looking? Straight on. Like there's no issues at all, lots and lots of clearance at the top. Let's have another look. That's right, lots of clearance. It's pretty good. All right. How is it in there? Well, it's close enough that I think it's worth investing in some lug nuts. The other good thing about these wheels and tyres is they're the same diameter as the stock ones. I think we're going to be okay. Well, we found a problem. These wheel nuts are great on this setting. They fit perfectly in there, but the ones with our lugs, they don't fit, they're too fat. So that sucks. Well, you don't win them all. Guess we're gonna have to go online and get some slimline lug nuts. I saw them online, but I wanted to get these because they're available right now. I wanted to get the job done, but you can't get the job done with the wrong part. So we'll have to wait for the right parts. Get back to you soon. And we're back. And I have a box of new lug nuts. Let's hope these ones are the right ones. So first question, are we better off than last time? Does this fit inside the rim? It does. Second question, does it fit the bolt? It does. So fingers crossed that should all work. Let's change some wheels. Well, solve one problem and on to the next. The wheel's on, that's great, but they're too long. They protrude past the trim on the wheel, which means the cap won't go on. So we're just going to go ahead and put these rims on as they are, and we'll deal with that later. We'll just have to leave the dress caps off for now. So getting back into it. They're on, and stud looks a lot better. It'll look even better if we can work out how to get the center dress caps on. We're going to run these tires for a day or two and just check everything's okay with the size, but we did a quick clearance check and that's all good, which is nice. These tires aren't roadworthy though, so as long as we're happy with that, we'll get some new tires put on, and at the same time we'll ask the tire and wheel place if they potentially have the right lug nuts rather than grinding these ones down. So hopefully in the next few days, stud will be all dressed up again, ready to go. Soon, stud, soon. I'll keep you posted. It's the next day and we have new rubber on the wheels here. We also asked them if they had some shorter lug nuts and they didn't. So unfortunately, we're gonna leave it like this. We did think about grinding these down, but A, I couldn't find my grinder, and B, given this car is for other people to drive, let's not compromise the integrity of anything or risk compromising it. So I think we're just gonna send it the way it is right now. It's a lot better than it was, the old rusty Steelies, so we'll take it. We're gonna give Stud a wash, get him back out on the street earning his keep. Cleaned up and ready to go. So it doesn't have the dress caps on it, so we can see the multi-stud, but it's not the end of the world. It's a good look, and we've got the gold studs for a little bit of an accent, so we'll live with that. Certainly way better than it was. We also got a little bit of extra rubber around them, so we went up a size on the tires, which I think is good, protects the rims a little bit better ride, sits a little better on the car. And there he is, Stud is back on deck, reporting for duty with his new boots on, looking as good as ever. So good luck out there, Stud, have fun.